Yes, yes. Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is, you know, that Source Talk Podcast, episode 280. Yeah, we're jumping on a little late this evening. All of this blogging has caught up to me.
This is your boy Jamel Simplifier Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplify, salute.
Yes,
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
yes. I know I didn't give y'all a regular scheduled source, but we're gonna give it to you now. We are going to get back to the regular schedule. Yes, man. This is going to be you know, I'm going to break down some of my favorite fights and knockouts for 2021. We're going to keep it boxing, a little bit boxing tonight. Just checking my levels. Oh, we sounding good, crystal clear. If you hear Wakanda Forever in the background, we are watching a little bit of Black Panther. It is movie night. Yeah, it is movie night, man. Yes, movie night. Salute to Lord of the Rings in the check-in. I was trying to set up a interview with a what we like to call a B-side fighter. I'll probably get that to you. I got, the team working behind the scenes on that. Cause I like to give this is real boxing. What's up to my brother Kimon on the check-in? Yes, but like I was saying, I was trying to get a B-side fighter, what we like to call in the business the opponent. And we are conducting that. I got the team working behind the scenes for that. Because like I said, this is the brand, man, the $1 million brand, Source Talk. So now I'm going to start branching off and just really showing you my overall handle in the game. So when I do bring this B-side fighter to the table, I will conduct a professional interview like I do, check my catalog, but I'm going to give y'all, like my man E Cruz said, a different insight of the game. Because a lot of y'all don't understand it. Not tonight, Kimon, not tonight. We rocking and rolling, man. When I do open the floor, I open it, but tonight is more so just, this the sauce, man. I'm the man. I gotta represent the brand for what it's worth now. But like I was saying, when I bring this B-side fighter to the table, I'm going to show y'all the different levels of the game. I'm going to conduct a professional interview with him, and I'm going to ask him questions that I feel like the fans that are deaf, dumb, and blind need to know about real boxing and real boxing insider information. Like I'm going to talk to him about, you know, basically you are being brought on as an opponent, someone that they are basically paying you to lose. They're not expecting you to win. You are the B-side fighter, the real true B-side fighter. You're an opponent, so they're paying you to lose. They're probably match you up against a prospect, a young rising star, someone who is you know, has the money behind them. They are the investment. So that's the type of stuff I'm going to talked to this gentleman about when we set that up. Then, like I said, shout out to the team for setting that up because now it's time to just separate the weak from the obsolete. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the one thing about this sauce. Like I said, the cat is out the bag now. Shout out to Jihad Tucker. You know, Jihad Tucker put it on blast who the sauce really is. Shout out to, like I said, the other two fighters that I was very instrumental in getting, situated. And 2022 is going to be another bigger year. If you really are in tune with the source, you know. We have a young stable of hitters, young guys, the babies, like I like to call them, the baby sharks, man. And I see great things for them, man. Great things for them. Marley, Amani, a whole bunch of hitters, man. I'm extremely proud of them because I see their rise in the game, and you always have to see the vision. And now I see the young guys are starting to see it. And the saying is true, it takes 2 to 3 years to really establish a true good boxing stable. But let's get into some of my fights, and I'm going to start early from beginning of the year, and we're going to roll through 'em. Two of them top rank already had on there, and like I said, man, I've been blessed to be around and be in the game. So Jihad Tucker's knockout, Vegas, February. That definitely was one of the memorable knockouts for me. The liver shot, aka the Hannibal Lecter body shot, took down a sturdy, strong Spaniard. Also, that same night, shout out to Mr. Anderson, Big Baby, man. Another memorable knockout, man. Um, he caught a couple of shots and then fired a great counters and put my man flat on his back and screamed like, man, two memorable knockouts. And then that following week, we wasn't there for that one, but this some people might say it was the knockout of the year. He tested positive after that, but you're gonna have the people talking about that, but it is what it is. Oscar Valdez, when he took down Burchett, man, flatline, flatline. Great fight, great knockout. That was all in the bubble. I know a lot of y'all, most y'all, all y'all never didn't get to experience the bubble because, like I said, you're not real insiders. You are outsiders. Sipping on this coconut water, sea moss infusion. But yes, that was the month of February. Great fights, great knockouts in the bubble. Another memorable knockout for me, right? This one right here, I didn't really see it coming, but it came, and shout out to the homie Bernie the Boxer brought this one up. The dude, I seen this dude take a serious ass whooping at the Barclays Center from Gary Russell Jr. And Gary Russell Jr. subsequently is up, start of the year, the 22nd of July. I mean July. Like I'm so far ahead already, man. January 22nd. Gary Russell AC. We will be in the building. That is back-to-back fight weeks for me. But shout out to the Russells, man. I reposted them on the storyline IG as well as the Facebook group. And shout out to T.O. for, T.O. That's my guy. That's Antonio. They all named Gary. If you know, you know. But I called them the 3-pack Mambo Sauce. He liked that. He knows the vibes, man. Same tribe. If you know, you know. But I can't wait to see those guys January 22nd in Atlantic City. Yes, great times. But get the man Gary Russell beat the Spaniard from Spain, Martinez. He took out Kid Gallagher. That was a shocker for me. I didn't see that coming, but that's what you gotta love about boxing. Anything can happen. Like the saying in football, any given Sunday, any punch could turn around a fight. So yes, Martinez definitely is up there in my memorable memorable knockouts. But I'm gonna tell you, my favorite knockout just recently happened, right? And it was probably my favorite because my daughters, especially for Coach Reen on the scene. Coach Reen got interviewed that night. We was front row right there. Jahad got a stoppage that night as well. But to experience something with my youngest daughter at the fights, front row, have the ESPN camera crew come up to her, interview her, and ask her name, give her all kind of stuff. I think she got a WBC dog tag chain that night. Yeah, it's not. You can't see it. I don't have the camera on. But yeah, she got a WBC dog tag chain. She got well, I got that's mine, but they gave her all kind of shirts and jackets, all kind of good stuff. And the knockout though, man, and just to have hear her reaction when Josue Vargas, and I posted this on the page on the Facebook page, but I think they top rank. Top rank, you guys are dirty, man. You guys copyright infringed some shit. But to hear my daughter's reaction when he took that counter and hear her say, "Daddy, I think he's really hurt bad," and I said, "Yes, it's over." That probably was the knockout for me of the night because boxing was officially back in New York. If you know, you know. See, a lot of I gotta say this right. You know, you get a lot of guys that talk smack. They do try to do this boxing, but like I said, what events are they at? Who knows them? What promoters know them? What managers know them? What coaches know them? What networks know them? Like even the networks that hate on me, right? Yeah, they know me though. You feel me? And you know what it is? What they really want, they want the sauce. But see, right now, like I posted, shout out to my man. Like I said, my team, I have a strong team with me now, man. And that's all God. But like I posted the pun song. I'm laughing at you now. I'm laughing at you. Cause remember, I used to tell dudes, right? Tell dudes like, yo, trust and believe. Boxing is going to pay me. And I was telling guys this years and years ago. They laughed at me. I'm laughing at you now. I'm laughing at you. You told me now I'm laughing. Yes, I'm laughing. Um, but yeah, like getting back to what I was just saying with these networks, right? Some of these networks they want the source, but see, this source is valuable now. You know, we could work out a deal, we could work out something, and you can get some sauce. But like I said, you have to pay for the sauce, and the sauce sparks millions. You know, the proof is in the pudding. I built my brand. I like when they talked about me and laughed at me. No, I was building my brand. I built two successful brands in a matter of 5 years, 10 years. Because you got to remember, even though I don't rock with that, and people still to this day still refer to me as Jack or Jackal Fitness. I don't know. It's Shalom, the Source, Shanu, Sizzle. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people know me for Jackal Fitness. I blew that up. I turned that into $1 million brand in man a couple years. But I just had to slide on that because, like I said, I can't. Like I posted in the group, right? The people around you are a representation of your brand. Like yeah, I blew that stamp up, but it was just the wrong people was a part of that. I can't, it is what it is, man. That's not where God wanted me. You feel me? You always gotta at the end of the day, everything is on God's time. If you know, you know. God is divine. And I had to just leave that one alone. It was like I felt like Dr. Dre. Remember how Dr. Dre built up Death Row and he walked away? And Death Row was worth millions. Let me get this dude's comment up out of here. Oh, Kimon, I gotta give you a wrench. Let me give you a wrench, my brother. Wrench gang. Back up, please. Let me get you a wrench. I'm gonna get to a couple more of my knockouts that I love. Deontay Wilder knockout is definitely up there. You know, Deontay Wilder knockout is definitely, you know, the Deontay Wilder knockout is definitely Tyson Fury. That's definitely in my top knockouts of the year. That was a great fight, man. You know, you get the racist brothers that's upset about that, but definitely was a great fight. Another memorable knockout, and this killer is on the verge. Probably text his father tomorrow. Boots Ennis. When Boots Ennis stopped the boy Lipinus, Sergey Lipinus. I knew he was going to do that. Not for nothing. Jihad Tucker mopped the floor with him. See, I am an insider. I have insider information. Jihad Tucker, when we was on the verge of getting signed and we was on our world tour, shout out to Buddy McGirt. We went to Buddy McGirt's gym. LA, yes, in LA. And Jihad Tucker got work with him. And Jihad Tucker, he couldn't even hit Jihad, man. He couldn't do nothing with Jihad. So I told people, I said, yo, Boots is gonna knock him out. Yes, I'll get to that one too. Shout out to Lord of the Rings, part of the team. Um, the Gabe Rosado knockout, definitely. That's top three, man. That's another fight where he wasn't expected to win, and he came with that right hand, came around with that right hand. The right hand heard around the world, definitely. See how boxing is, right? That right hand got him that big. He had a title shot fight. He fought a big time fight and probably made millions of dollars off of that right hand right there. But yeah, shout out to Gabe Rosado. Yes, definitely one of the top knockouts of the year. Man, that was a shocker. I was gonna get to that one, but Lord of the Rings let the cat out the bag. That was definitely one of the grand knockouts of the year. You can never go wrong with heavyweights. Fa, even though he's coming off a loss against the Frank Sanchez dude, he had a hell of a knockout, and I believe that was Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Man, heavyweight knockouts are spectacular. I just wish Fa would like get a little bit more sauce in his substance, man, because he has something that you cannot teach, and that is power. That is power. You can't teach power, man. You have to be blessed with it. Um, Feel free, like Lord of the Rings said, man. For those that's in here, we have a couple of people in here. What are some of your memorable knockouts of the year? Feel free. Like I said, Boots Ennis is on that list. Um, like I said, Jose Cepeda, Jihad Tucker made my list. Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson just had a nice knockout too at the Garden, the big Garden. I was present for that one. I'm gonna tell you, I think the dude's name is Milton. I don't want to get his name wrong. Heavyweight guy. He works with Eddie Reynoso. He put my man on pause. Y'all remember that knockout when and he was so ill with it. He was a gentleman, a gangster and a gentleman, what I like to say. Because instead of him still hitting my man when he was on a ropes discombobulated, he pulled back and then the ref stopped it. And then the ref stopped it, right? But that's another memorable knockout. Look, you see how we are doing it tonight. I could have came on here and talked goofy business, but no, this is real serious sauce business. Like I said, we do the do over here, man. I'm just talking about some memorable knockouts of the year. That was definitely one. And we're coming off of another great knockout performance in October on the Jamel Herring undercard. Shout out to Evan Holyfield. Interviewed him. He's been on the Source Talk podcast. He had a knockout against a fella in his hometown in front of his dad. In front of his dad, right? Definitely a memorable knockout of the year. And be on the lookout for him. He's a tall, long Still learning the game, but he's a long junior middleweight at 154. So definitely keep your eyes open for Evan Holyfield. Um, Somebody said, "What about Jake Paul?" Yo, that Jake Paul knockout over Tyrone Woodley was an impressive knockout. He put him to sleep. He put him flat on his face. But some people said it was set up. He gave him the sign and he dropped his guard. Cause yeah, he did like drop his guard though, man. But that shit happens in boxing. But it's like, did he drop? Like you don't want to get knocked out, right? But he did drop. Man, when I watched the tape, and yeah, he did drop his guard, man. It happens, but it's like, dude, you know better. You know better, man. But hey, it's boxing. It happens. But yeah, I guess I'll put him in there too. Jake Paul, the YouTuber, over Tyrone Woodley, impressive flatline knockout. But I'm just glad boxing is back in my city. You know, for far too long, New York, man, we was robbed of live boxing, but it's back, and it's back, man. We have another show January 15th, Turning Point. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, there you go. Pop a lot. Conor Ben over Chris Algieri. Damn. The Green Lawn Massacre, I want to call it. I too was part of a Green Lawn Massacre back in the day. You know, it had to deal with bats and Barry Bonds and playing baseball. If you know, you know. But yes, the Green Lawn Massacre, I like to call that, over across the pond. Chris Algier. I might even, once I get off of here, I might throw that on. Because, you know, I do have the fire stick. But yes, Chris Algieri took two to the chin, and damn, he called it. He was looking for his tea and crumpets. I believe that's what they call it over there. Tea and crumpets. Man. Yeah, shout out to Conor Ben. Let's see what 2022 holds for him. I know he's been calling out big names. See if he can get them. Let's see if he can get them. Lord of the Rings said the punching bag. Yes, he. Yes, yes. You are right. I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm trying to be nice tonight. You know, I think I did enough joking and clowning for the day, so I will keep it professional now. You know. I did enough joking and clowning tonight on the Colts and the different facets, you know, of the game today. You know. And if you want jokes, I think that other guy, the messy guy, he's on doing videos too right now. You can tune into him. See, one thing about the sources, we not like these other guys. They're like, you don't watch his channel. Don't go over there. Because regardless or not, like I said, if you watch my channel, if you support my channel or anything, I'm still going to be in the game. Like I said, I will be at another casino hotel in a couple of weeks with my family, my daughters. They will get to experience it again, once again. Yes, yes. So if you watch me or not, I'm still going to continue, in the words of my good brother Bernie the Boxer, keep winning. I'm going to be winning, man, regardless. Regardless if the narrative pushers and the Colts send they crash dummies and flunkies and monkeys, junkies over here or not. It doesn't matter. Because, in the words of one of my favorite cartoons growing up, do y'all remember the brown hornet from Fat Albert? Never say never. Yes. Never say never. Yes, he did. Facts of life, Pop. Shout out to old cousin EJ. That's cousin EJ, man. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. When you're trying to get the money, pay the rent. Yes, EJ hurt these dudes today. He double crossed them. The big payback. The big payback. Yes. He's hard on him, man. See, that's what happens, right? I talked about a little earlier, right? He puts grown men on timeout. But see, if you when you are a man, another man can't put you on timeout. But if you are a boy, you can get put on timeout, man. Your daddy can do that to you. See, one thing about EJ is just learning the game from his daddy. Oh, Weird Al. So EJ does, the guys that's underneath him that way, and that's what he did. He put the guys on timeout, man. They had to go in a room. had to go. They had to go in a room, man. They didn't get the call. But I'm not fucking with you, Papa. Like you're starting some shit up. We discussed that, man. We discussed that. But yes, EJ puts guys on timeouts. That's Rick James. That's Rick, man. Rick don't play that shit, man. Well, he get on his Rick James. That's Spence James, bitch. Puts dudes on timeout, man. He put my man on timeout, man. I'm telling you, he's gonna listen. That's how he's a grimy dude. He gonna throw him a bone. He'll get back in, but he just likes to flex like that on bitches. He flexed on that bitch. Yo, chill, man. Why you trying to get the sauce to go off for niggas tonight, man? Why you trying to get the sauce to go in on niggas, man? But yeah, man, he fucked up their whole format, man. They boycotting E right now, man. It was no EJ but narratives today. Yeah, if you know, you know. Yo, but see, a lot of y'all ain't in tune, man, with the Matrix, man. But those that's in tune know why I'm laughing, and they know, man. If you notice, all the narratives changed today. You know why? Because something happened in the Matrix. Something happened, man. Ah, man, you can't make this shit up, though, man. You can't, man. You can't, man. Man, the narrative's changed today, man. But yes, let me get back to a couple more memorable knockouts. The Deontay Wilder one, man. He went out on his shield, and that's a fact, man. Not one. If you know, you know, man. Yo, man. It might get back to it tomorrow, man. They're probably working out some stuff on the behind the scenes. They're making phone calls. Maybe the strike could be over tomorrow, man. Maybe, maybe this, if you know, see, that's why I listen. You can't fuck with the sauce. You can send all type of flunky monkeys and all that. Like I said, nobody knows them. Word, nobody knows them, man. The world that they control is powerless, man. It showed today. It showed today, man. T, what up? Yes, T, that definitely was one of the knockouts, man. I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because I hate to say this, it's gonna hurt a lot of people, right? It's gonna hurt a lot of people. But the Wilder knockout, man. When Deontay Wilder got knocked out, man, he went out on his shield, right? He went out on his shield like he wanted to. But by him doing so, going out on his shield, he was asleep. Yo, the referee woke him up, man. He got mauled by a fucking polar bear, man. Tyson Fury is a polar bear. And I talked to shout out to Sugar Hill. I had Sugar Hill on the Source Talk, and he gave me a hard drop. I don't know if I uploaded that one. Let me see. I might have uploaded that one. I think I did. I don't know, man. He said Sugar Hill on the Source Talk. Man, Sugar said it, man. They don't get paid for overtime, man. They get their guys out of there. He damn sure got Wilder out of there, man. But shout out to Sugar Hill. That was definitely one of my One of my favorites, man. Just because it was like a trilogy. It was the great end to a trilogy, man. Great end. Oh, it does. That's a great comment, T. Great comment. That KO probably did take a little bit out of him. I don't know if you did see in the interview Wilder did with his wife. He's to me, like me being around fighters, raised around them, being around. He's a little off. It is what it is. He's a little off. Um, my guy World Combat did a show today. I left a comment and I talked to him in the comment section, like what he said about he had some great points in regards to Spence, and he's kind of on the sideline. Will he be able to make it through a whole camp and be able to fight Ugas? And that has yet to be seen. See, but you can't tell these non-boxing guys that shit. You can't, man. They don't know nothing. They just go off of whatever. Or they just go off of whatever they have. They really are clueless in the minds of that. But that has to be seen, whether he can withstand sparring and take punches, man. But that was great. Like that's what I said. I checked out World Combat, and I want to say this right for all the narratives that's been going on, right? All the narratives, right? That's been going on in regards before the strike. Let me say before the strike. Nobody never mentions that, man. That's how you know, like it is what it is, man. That yo, listen, to close out the year, when my man put me on to last night and what he said in regards to what I'm talking about, when he said that, yo, they said we can't talk about that. Yo, fam, that is classic. I never yo listen, bro. That is prison politics slash union delegate talk. Man, the Najee Rambas, man. That's their new name now. The Najee Rambas, man. I never would have thought I would have heard something like that in a million years. Cause that was breaking news though, man. Yeah, that was real breaking news last night, man. And and for you not to be like if you're on the YouTube, the Matrix, like I like to call it, and you can't talk about that, that's a great topic of conversation, man. And bro was like, yo, they said, yo, we can't talk about it. But then me and bro was having a conversation today. Shout out to Cause I was like, yo, you got to peep game when it comes to that. I said, why they don't never talk about none of my uncle's fighters? One of his fighters is a two division champion already. You barely hear any mention of him like that. You know? You barely hear any mention of that, man. Whoa. Yeah. Lord of the Rings said it was a gag order. Yeah, you barely hear any mention of it. Whoa, it should be crazy, man. It'd be different, bro. This shit different, man. I'm telling you, man. That's why you gotta stay a free man. If you wanna, I'm telling you, bro. If you wanna succeed as media, man. But I told my man this, and like I said, I don't really bite my tongue when it comes to that. I told them, bro, like, cause look, for all the shit that they tried to do to me, right? Tried to do to me, it didn't stop me. Like I said, man, I interviewed because it's the close of the year, so I could share some stories. I interviewed Jessica McCaskill. She just came off a victory on that Devin Haney undercard. She is the undisputed um women's welterweight champion. And I interviewed her, and it's on my page. You've seen it. Um, Mike Coppinger, the other dude from Yahoo Sports, Kevin something Ayali. I think hopefully I'm saying his name right. Yeah, they sat right there and they watched me interview her. And after I was done interviewing her, my man looked me dead in my face. Me, Shalom, Shy Boogie, news from 71 East 5th, 9C the projects, and told me, yo, man, I rather enjoyed it. That was nice. And then I said, thank you. And then they went on to kill one of your favorite goof tubers. Word that does millions and millions of views right in front of me. Give me, bless me with a little bit of game. He said, listen, keep doing what you're doing, you know? But always remember, if there's always a story, you're making up a story. I wonder what he was talking about. Yo, facts over feelings, facts over fiction. It be like that sometimes. But yeah, I was in the room, man, and I don't do views. I barely get likes. But yes, an ESPN guy and the top Yahoo Sports reporter said that to me. That's why I said, yo, and they blessed me with the game with the column. That's why you see I do my column now, man. All independent, yes, all independent. But always remember that, man. Especially for you guys trying to get into the game and do YouTube media and videos. If there's always a story, you're making up a story. Don't be that guy, man. Unless that's what you're into. You feel me? If that's what you're into, to each his own. It's like I gotta quote my uncle, man. Listen, if that's what you do you. You know, feel free. Campaign, do what you do. But that's not what I do. I do what I do. Now I'm gonna quote my movie, man. He said, "Yo, Romello, you do your thing, I do my thing. You do your thing, I do my thing. I can't fuck with cotton pickers. You know, you are a cotton picker. You do your thing, I do my thing. You know, you do your thing, I do my thing. But if that's your thing, that's your thing. I do my thing. You know what I mean? I do my thing. But yeah, shout out to Jessica McCaskill, man. Shout out to Jessica McCaskill. Dope interview, man. Dope interview, man. And that was a fire fight week, man. That was a Tiafimo Gambosa. I got that Gambosa drop. He said, I ain't ready. I ain't ready. Gambosa shook the game up, man. And I see some of the guys are coming out, with the videos and trying to apply pressure with him and Devin Haney. And we'll say, oh man, yes, shout out to Lord of the Rings. We gotta quote that one. Yes, for all you motherfucking Christopher Williams, man. You Christopher Williams. He said, he's right there. There he is. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I was forced into this lifestyle. I was forced to have to do what I had to do. They threatened me. They threatened me and my mother. Look at him. He's right there. The educated brother from Wall Street. Kareem Akbar. That's who. That's who runs the CMB. Yeah, that's how you dudes be giving it up out here on YouTube. That's how y'all gave it up on YouTube today. Yeah, shit didn't go y'all way, and y'all went on strike. I said it was him. It was him. It was him. Kareem Akbar, the educated brother from Wall Street. That's who. That's who runs the CMB. Kareem Akbar. Fact. Yeah, Lord, you about to have me watch that. Yeah, you about to have me watch. Yeah, if y'all don't know, that's New Jack City, man. Y'all slow with it, man. That's New Jack City. That's when Nino took the stand and told, yo, Nino was a gangster. Yeah, right? Was he? He was a gangster rat. He got right on the stand and told Kareem Akbar. That's who. And then after he said that, he just stood up and went all the way. Yeah, he said, if I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of motherfuckers with me. Man, man. Shout out to Lord of the Rings, man. Word, Lord of the Rings, man. That classic line right there, man. Jack T, man. They don't know New Jack City is a New York classic, man. Living for the for the city. Yes, New Jack City, man. Great, great movie. That's what I'm probably gonna do tomorrow because the reason why I'm jumping on so late today, it is a tradition. Shout out to my mom, my grandmother, my family that raised me like that. I was getting all the dirty clothes together because you can't go into the New Year's with dirty clothes. So tomorrow we'll be hitting the laundry. Um, gotta get the house tidied up, all that good stuff, man, for the new year. Well, he ain't even get a year. He got a couple months. I nigga Nino wasn't playing. Yo, Nino wasn't playing, man. Nino took. I'm telling you, Nino was on the shit. Nino knew Christopher Williams was a bitch, man. Yeah, he knew Kareem Akbar was a bitch. That nigga screamed Kareem Akbar's name. Cause he knew Kareem wasn't gonna do nothing, man. But Nino was foul for that shit, man. I can't co-sign that shit. But that shit, though, just watching it as a movie, that shit was funny. But yo, you gotta pay attention to the subliminal. Look at the game now. They opened it up for that. They glorified that shit. And that's what everybody does nowadays, man. A lot of brothers that's in the game go down because it's nothing but Nino Browns in the game, telling on Kareem Akbar, whoever else they in business with. If you know, you know, man. But yeah, let's get to another man, yeah, Pookie too, man. Yeah, yo, niggas don't even understand. That probably was Chris Rock's best actor role, man. That probably was his best act. He said, Scotty, I'm gonna fucking die. Yeah, that was his best. Yeah, yeah, Pookie was a snitch too, son. Yeah, they put Pookie in a wire, man. Yeah, that nigga Pookie cleaned his life up. That nigga he got the fucker with that wire, and he had to get back to that glass dick, man. He said, Scotty, I'm gonna die. Oh man. Lord, it really got me dying tonight, man. Yeah. Well, that nigga said the crack just be calling me. Yeah. Yeah, if y'all don't know, I'm telling you, New Jack City is one of the classics, man. Yeah, that's one I gotta be when it comes to NYC, like tri-state area movies, my top five, y'all can run off some of yours too right now. New Jersey Drive. I loved that growing up because I used to steal cars. I used to take cars for joyrides. I can admit it. I love that. Juice, New Jack City. As I got older, Paid in Full. Another classic NYC flick for y'all, man. The King of New York. Yes, King of New York, man. King of New York, man. These are classic New York movies, man. Smoke that rock and fuel and one berserk. Word. Yeah, that was shout out to I gotta quote the good brother. Dun, 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 dun. The Clips, man. Yeah, that nigga, yeah, listen, all of them lost souls. And that white rock was his Jesus, man. That was Pookie's Jesus, man. Word. That was his Jesus. Yo, it had a whole of all of them. Yo, even Money. Yo, G Money was fucking with that shit, man. And G Money was getting money, man. Yo, G Money was fucking with that glass dick, man. Can't hide, man. Word, G Money, man. I think G Money started getting high and started living out his hoop dreams, man. He was going to the court shooting, getting high, man. But yeah, you know what else was G Money's down for? Since we on that, man. See how we do over here on the Source Talk? Yeah, we keep it all the way skunk, man. Yo, homegirl was G Money's downfall, man. He got a hold of that back, and she was just wide open, man. And money couldn't handle it, man. Word, money couldn't handle it, man. Money couldn't handle it. Yes, that's it. Look, man, that's the Mambo sauce. They got the Mambo sauce at Target now. That's what's up. Shout out to DC, man. The Mamba sauce made it up here. I don't have to order it no more. I do not have to order it no more. Shout out to these brothers with these lights on the Facebook, man. Shout out to Uncle Platt in the building. E Crew, yo, E, you gotta set that up. E, I'm ready to do it. And Lord of the Rings, man. But yes, New Jersey Drive was one of my favorite movies, man. Midget, shout out to Midget, Tiny Don, you know. Yo, listen, they was telling us, man. If you pay attention, yo, the police was killing niggas back then, right? New Jersey Drive. New Jersey Drive is a '90s movie. Yo, the police killed Tiny Dime. Yeah, they killed my other man. Yeah, the police was gunning niggas down. Then look what's going on now. Come on, man. The writing's been on the wall, man. But we are so deaf, dumb, and blind. We don't even realize, man. Yes, you're right. Yeah, Blue Hill Avenue. That's Boston, though. But inner city shit. Inner city shit. That's Boston. Blue Hill Avenue is a good one too, man. That is Boston. Great, 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 great movies, man. Great movies, man. But yeah, New Jersey Drive is my shit, man. Nigga say Kareem Akbar. That's what they be saying about the sauce, right? On this shit, right? Niggas don't want to mention my name, right? But they be like, who did it? They be like, who did it? Who poked fun of him? They be like, it was the sauce. It was the sauce. Facts. That's East Coast shit. Yo, Lord of the Rings is crazy. He said G Money was playing ball on the court, passed to the rock, and he smoked it. Yeah. Word, G Money brought that shit to the table and got turned out on that shit, man. Yo, but this right here, he said the bass. Yo, G Money was too excited over it. G Money was touching it back then. He just thought he had it under control. Yeah, he thought he had it under control. Cause G Money was mad excited over the free base. Yeah, I know he was using it then on the low. Cause he was too excited over it, man. You see how Nino and the Gutter Man, they was mad nonchalant. Nino was like, yo, man, this shit look like cut up soap. That nigga Money already had tasted it. So Money was like, yeah, he was just undercover. Word. He was like, shout out to my man Preacher, man. I wonder where Preacher's at, man. Like Preacher would say, that nigga was a rock star playing the bass. G Money was already a rock star. Word. He was a rock star playing the bass, man. Word. G Money, man. Yo. If you don't know about classic New York flicks, that's it, man. Yes. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Nino was sick, man. Word. Nino was sick, man. They infiltrated the Carter. Yo, Nino was sick, man. Word. That gotta be one of Ice T's hardest movies. Yo, that definitely Wesley Snipes' hardest role. Wesley, right? Listen, Wesley was so turned up in that shit, he didn't want to do another gangster movie until he did another gangster movie. And he got killed off and that shit where he had the crazy weave wig when he was my man in Brooklyn's finest, man. Word. Yep, that's a fact. He was tight. That is a fact, man. You see how we do it here on the Source Talk? We talk it, man. We talk shop, man. We definitely talk shop. But see, Nino Brown's character opened the door up for ratting, man, and it made it cool. Because then look, if you look at all the gangster movies, right, that they ever did, they from Frank Lucas, American Gangster, they love to glorify rats. Yes, Sugar Hill. I broke that down earlier, Rob, when I said you do your thing, Romello, I do my thing. Word. My man, you know who one of my favorite characters in Sugar Hill is? My man Mark the Shark Dalbay. Yeah, Mark the Shark Dalbay is a creep. That nigga, Mark the Shark Dalbay, that's Yellow Beezy, aka allegedly. Mark the Shark Dalbay was a star and he was trying to take pussy. Yeah, we gotta say allegedly. But yes, Mark the Shark said Shorty was teasing him, man. Shorty came back to the to his apartment. My man played for the Knicks. She didn't want to give him no back. Mark the Shark, yeah, he was ready to rape something. He said, "You're a skeezer! You're a skeezer!" Yeah, niggas don't know about the L movies, man. Word. I'm telling you, 2022, watch how I start incorporating, man, different drops. Watch. Y'all niggas ain't gonna be ready for that drop. Yeah, Mark the Shark got hit in his nuts. I'm sure. He said, "You skeezer! You skeezer!" Sure, he ain't want to give him no back. Yo, he like, yo, you about to get the sources channel, man. Cause I'll be killing these niggas, man. Facts, I'll be killing these niggas, man. Man, word. Oh man, yes. He said, "Fuck it." Yeah, Akata. Yes, they was Akatas. Yeah, they was cotton pickers. He said, "Black American cotton picker." Well, you do your thing, Romel, I do my thing. We cannot work with Akata. We cannot work with Akata. That's how I'm on it, man. Yeah, when it comes to this podcast, I cannot work with Akata. I can't. You know what I'm saying? You do your thing, I do my thing. I got to be able to talk about what I want to talk about. Akata. You know, the Akata, you can't. Akata, they set the rules out. They like to go on strike. You do your thing, I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? If I got to be able to talk about Akata, Akata can't talk about certain stuff. Man. Oh, excuse me. Man, those are classic New York movies, though, man. What? My man Romelo's pops was again. He said, "Not in front of my son, Gus. Not in front of my sons." Wow. Wow, yo, Gus did him dirty in front of his kids. He said, "Not in front of my sons." That nigga was getting high, man. That nigga shot that blue magic in his veins. Well, yeah, he gave his pops a hot shot. That nigga took his last bump. That nigga shot that dope in his veins. Nigga said, "Woo, woo." Yeah, that's my man. I love him as an actor, man. Yeah, yo, you know what? One of his classic characters is in the movie Tales from the Hood. Remember when he was the funeral home keeper, but he was actually the devil. And they came in and robbed the spot. They was looking for the shit. He said, "Oh, you want the shit?" They gun butted that nigga. He said, "Oh yeah, the shit. You want the shit?" Or that's my movie, man. Ray Nathan, man. Yeah, man. Ray Nathan Scoggs, man. J8 in the building. Salute to J8, man. Yo, J8, you set it off last night, man. J8 set it off, man. J8 said, "Boy, said, y'all get EJ. Y'all get EJ. Get in his inbox." Yeah, Ray Nathan, I'm telling you, man. Yo, Sugar Hill's a classic, bro. Yo, rest in peace to my mom. Yeah, I used to watch all them joints with my moms, yo. My mom's had but my mom's got that from rest in peace to my grandmother, Gladys Moore, the Queen. If y'all know about Columbia Street, y'all know we had back in the day cell phones, all that, but we had the collections of movies, VH1 movies on Columbia Street, man. Those were all classics, yo. Classics. My grandmother had them all, and my grandmother was the biggest Whitney Houston fan. Well, we used to have she used to make us perform. Shout out to my cousin Keith. Keith was a little special. Love him to death. He's probably incarcerated right now, but cousin Keith was special. I remember my mom's took him on with us to one of my tournaments, one of my martial arts tournaments back in the day in Trenton, New Jersey. And Keith witnessed me win the tournament and came back and went to Huntington L and got suspended. He thought he was the Karate Kid and was kicking people in the nuts. But that's my cousin. He was special, man. Keith was different, man. If you know, you know. And rest in peace to him and Kenji, man. Him and Kenji, allegedly, they tried to say they raped a white girl. You know, it was sad. You know, and they both got kicked out of school behind that. And after that, it was downhill for Keith, man. It was downhill. See, this is all facts over feelings, facts over fiction. But yes, rest in peace to Kenji, man. You know, remember Kenji too. Kenji was from the projects, Lowndes Ave side, man. You heard Whitman Village. If you know, you know. You know. If you know, you know, man. Lowndes Ave was the block. You know that a lot of money was made on that block, and it was a drug-free school zone. If you know, you know. A lot of y'all couldn't come over there. Yeah, yeah. It is what it is. A lot of y'all couldn't come over there. You know, a lot of y'all was getting ran up out of there. You know, you couldn't if you wasn't nobody, you couldn't be out there. You was liable to get robbed. You was getting shaken down. It was going down. You know, you was getting you might have got your chain taken, and like shout out to the rap song. You might have got your chain taken, and you had to pay for it back. You had to pay for it, or you had to know somebody. Word. If you didn't know none of the Joneses, you wasn't going in the projects. Facts of life. If you didn't know none of the Joneses, right? You was not listening. That was a lot of people's saving grace. If they would come to the projects and nobody knew you, you would immediately say you was related to the Joneses or you knew somebody in the Jones family and you might have been okay. These are these are truths right here. These is actual truths. Facts, T. You know, T. Word. You know. Facts. Word. If you didn't know none of the Joneses and you was coming over there trying to check a chick or something, yeah, you might have got ran out your whip, all that, man. I remember the young boys. Word, the young boys bust my man in the head with a 40 ounce. Yo, the nigga did the Dukes of Hazzard. You know what the Dukes of Hazzard is? Yo, when a nigga take off in the car and the other nigga gotta jump through the window. Word is born. My man got busted his head. I'm gonna keep it all the way skunk. I'm not gonna say no name and embarrass niggas. But yo, listen, niggas came over there on they fly shit. That's the jungle, man. Niggas wasn't with that over there. My man got busted in his head with a 40 ounce, an old English 40 ounce. His man did a pume. You know what a pume is? Ain't nothing faster than a pume. He put his foot on the pedal and took off. My man had to do the Dukes of Hazzard, run with his ass out and jump through the window and get in the whip before he got murdered out there. Word. Lowndes Ave was different, man. And you know what's crazy? I spun through there not too long ago. And the young boys is still wild and reckless like that out there, man. I guess it's just a jungle thing, man. Word, it's a jungle thing, man. Word, some shit never changes, man. You just gotta pray for the hood, man. You know, pray for the hood. That's why it's important. Look, I'm changing subjects, but I'm still on the same course with it. That's why it's important as the elders, to show kids and show the youth and show the next generation, the babies, that you can come from that and elevate and do other things great in life. But you can never forget that though, because a lot of that is the reason why you who you are and the reason why you carry it the way you carry it. But man, I wouldn't take it back for nothing. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. Word. I remember one particular gentleman, right? This is no lie. Um, right? He was over there. He had his whatever, you know. He was out there trying to get his shits off, and his shit got taken from him. Yes, it happens because um if you can't fight, man, it's not good to be in the projects, man. I'm telling you, you gotta know how to fight, man. If you can't fight, man, it's a lot of wolves. It's just a lot of different predators. You got hyenas, you got lions, you got wild dogs. It's the jungle, man. You got gorillas, apes. So you can't be a gazebo. You can't be a even you could be a cheetah, bro. You got to be some type of a predator, man. If you over there, you a zebra, you a you want them antlers, a deer, you gonna get eaten, man. So my man was over there one on this one particular day, and you know the hood, man. It was major dice games going on, and my man, he's a predator. I would say I would classify him as a hyena because he was funny. He used to laugh and joke, but he's a hyena. A hyena's a killer, right? This one particular day, um, he lost his increments in the dice game, right? It was a dude over there. He was a Z. I'll give him. I say he was a zebra. He was an antler. He was a deer, right? So now my man just lost all his funds, lost all his increments. Like I said, he's a hyena. He laughs, he jokes, but he's a killer. Um, so my man, he like I said, he lost his increments. The gazelle dude, he just bust a move, right? And he was, he bust a move, and he was flashing his increments. Yeah, he was flashing his increments. Oh, I'm gonna get to shout out to Twiz. I'm gonna get to Twiz in a second too. I got a classic Twiz story, right? So he was flashing his increments, right? Now my man, like I said, he's a hyena, right? Dude said a little joke, but the hyena wasn't laughing. He just lost his increments. Not only did he take my man's increments, he also took what he was using to earn his increments in front of everybody and sent him on his way. Yes, it goes down like that. But like, shout out to Twizzy. Rest in peace to Twiz. I remember Twiz. I don't want to say the dude's name because he still might be in the game. But I seen Twiz take a whole pack from a dude too, and then he gonna look at me and say, "Yo, Shaq, why you let him do that? Let him do what? You a man, he's a man. I'm not gonna be like, yo, don't, don't do that. That's none of my business. This is this is the jungle. Word, this is the jungle. Yes, but Twiz gave it up like that too. Took my man's whole shit, and the nigga had to that's how you know the type of individual people is, right? The nigga shit got taken. Matter of fact, this is what really happened. Rest in peace to Twiz. Twiz is no longer here with us. Twiz copped a three for 25 from the source. Yes. And me and Twiz is kicking it. And my man wanted to flaunt his whatever he had. And Twizzy took it. Yes. He bought some bud and then he took some shit. So I didn't say nothing. It's not mine. Why would I say anything? So then after he left, right? Because Twiz used to live next door to my grandmother. So then after he left, my man had the audacity to be mad at me. No, what did I do? That was you. I didn't do that to you. But you feel like because he spent with me and he took yours, it's my fault? No, no, it doesn't work that way. Basically, what he was trying to tell you is, and he might have saved you. You don't need to be doing that. That's what you don't need to be out there doing that. Facts, man. You see where we took it tonight, man. This is that's how you got to end the year sometimes, man. You got to reminisce on good times, man. But yes, rest in peace to Twizzy, man. Twizzy was one of a kind. He used to get a bad rap, man. But if you knew him, you knew him. He was a good-hearted brother, man. Good-hearted brother, man. Well, I burnt many L's with him on the late night. You know who else was my man? And I seen him. His son is nice at ball too, Curtis Hampton. That's the reason why when people tell me I'm a hood legend at ball, it's because of Silky, aka Curtis Hampton. We had many battles at Manor Field. This dude was Allen Iverson. If you know, you know. Silky could come to the park in a pair of Timberland boots. He stood every bit of 5'7", 5'8". Yo, he could do 360 dunks, all in Timberland boots. He could throw it off of the backboard, catch it, do reverses. I remember we played Whitman in the Frank Gugliotta tournament. If you don't know, Frank Gugliotta, that's Tom Gugliotta's father. He played in the league for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I remember we played them in the the Frank Gugliotta tournament and Huntington versus Whitman. They had Silky. Silky didn't go to Whitman, but he had residency in South Huntington. He went to Bobo High, Bosie. So Silky came in the game. He had on the Reebok Classics, right? Yo, niggas was laughing at my nigga, right? And I told niggas I didn't play. I couldn't play that. I wasn't eligible. I had got into some trouble. But I know Silky from the hood, right? And I told niggas, right? Yeah, they was clowning him. He came out there in some Reebok Classics, some blue shit. They was clowning him. I said, yo, that nigga's gonna light y'all up in them shits. Watch. Mark my word, right? Yo, the opening jump ball, I think Silky had 46 that game, yo. I think he had 46. If I'm not mistaken. He might even have 50, bro. I know he had at least 40, yo. Because the nigga had like 30 in the first half. The nigga had like 3 consecutive N1s. It was, if you know, you know, man. If you know, yo, Silky was so quick. And he could score with the left or the right. Nice. He lit Huntington up that day, man. And we went in the locker room after the game. They said, yo, Shy, how did you know? How did you know him? I said, yo, man, Silky's nice, man. Word. And you know who else was on that squad with him? Mondi. Shout out to Mondi. Um, Marley G. Marley G was another NBA player. And Richie Guinness. Whitman had a squad, man. But Silky, yo, Silky probably was the best player. He just, the streets got a hold of him, man. NBA talent though, bro. NBA talent. So I always give him props whenever people highlight me, cause like my name rings out for ball all across the nation, and a major part of that is because of him. That's why when I would go to and he could fight. Facts of life, yeah, facts, facts. And he had knuckle check. That nigga could, yo, listen, he could have been Gary Russell Jr. He's a slim, small, petite guy, but that nigga will hit you with a fucking 8 piece. Pink, 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 before you even knew what happened. Well, he gave it up like that. Yo, Silky robbed my man at a Green Lawn house party. I'll never forget that, right? Yo, my man had just came from the Ave. Remember Jamaica Ave used to be the spot. My man had he had the gold unky with the Jesus piece with the red ruby. Yo, Silky took that shit on some. Yo, can I see that? Like, yo, let me see your shit. I was like, man, don't take it off. I'm saying that in my head, like, yo, don't take it off and give it to him. You're not getting it back. This nigga took it off, didn't get it back. Silky left the party and dipped and laughed. They laughed and they dipped. My man had to go buy another chain. But unfortunately, he wanted to buy another chain, but it's like, damn, yo, you let Silky get you. Yeah, you let Silky get you. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all one more classic, right? This is one of my favorite hood tales, right? Back in the day, like I told you, we used to steal cars, right? So I remember we stole cars. I ain't gonna throw the dude out there, right? I ain't gonna put his name out there, but this is vintage stores. Yo, we stole cars. We was driving in Green Lawn, and we seen the police. We came around the corner, and the police was right there. We jumped out the car. We all hauled ass. Boom, boom, right? Yeah, my man, like people will tell you, I used to be a chubby nigga, but I was always fast. So I got away. Me and my other man, we got away, right? Me and my other man, we got away. We dipped, we jumped fences, we hid. Yeah, they caught my man, right? Yeah, they caught him. Yo, that nigga screamed me and my man's name out. He said, just give yourself some. Just give yourself some. Yo, me and my partner rolled out laughing. Yeah, they threw that nigga in the squad car. Yeah, we bust out laughing. And then we went to Brandon's crib. and then made it back to the hood to the station. But man, that nigga told he got the police caught him. He couldn't hit the fences. He was a slow guy, man. So they got him. When the police got him, he said, "Just give yourselves up. Come out. They got us." No, they got you. Yo. Facts over feelings, man. But listen, man. Shout out to Quanda Dawn. January 29th, Boston Boxing Promotions, man. I just, felt the need to come on here and reminisce with y'all, man. Thank you guys, man. With Lord of the Rings, Pop a lot of smoke. Ian, look at my man Ian in the building. Yo, Ian's my guy, ball player. Harborfield's in the building. Ian was nice too back in the day, man. Shout out to Ian, man. Where Ian probably knows what I'm talking about with that story with when my man said just give yourself up, man. Word. I'll never forget that shit, man. That's why I said everything that I've done in my past has made me the man that I am today, man. And I wouldn't trade it in for nothing in the world, man. That's why I'm able to, talk to the people that I talk to and enter the rooms that I can enter in because I've been through something. If you never been through nothing, you don't know how to experience nothing. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce, man. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce, man. Yes. Thank you, Ian. See, Ian knows. Ian was a point guard from the other side. We had many battles in summer leagues and all that, man. One thing I liked about Ian, right? Ian was always going to work on his game. See, he had the work ethic, man. Sometimes that's all you need in life is work ethic. If you consistency always kills, bro. One thing about Ian was consistent, man. Very consistent. I don't think you was on that Harborfield's team. Yo, Brandon, Tamarcus Jones, and my man Rob and Earl. Shout out to Earl. They had the squad, man. The only thing with them, they ran into the jigsaw. Amityville, man. When Amityville had Jason Frazier in them, man. But Brandon, Tamarcus, Earl, and Rob had the squad, bro. They had the squad, yo. Facts. They was all nice. Nah, Ian too, man. Word. I remember when I went to shout out to Kerry Kittles, man. I remember going to Villanova basketball camp when they had Kerry Kittles and Alvin Williams. These are all NBA players, yo. Well, I've been around, man. What up, y'all? I've been around from Lamar Odoms to Ed Brown to Zach Marbury. Yo, Zach Marbury could have made it to the league. That's Stephon's brother. But he was already living that lifestyle because Stephon was in the league, so the hunger wasn't there for him because he was already he had the Breitling watches and he was living a lifestyle already, so his hunger was gone. But Zach Marbury was nice, man. Oh, Zach Marbury, man. Like I said, I see how the names I just throw out there. It don't even gotta be boxing. I can throw out basketball players' names, man. Oh, this is the sauce, man. The sauce is known, man. Word. Shout out to my man Suge Hollywood. Hollywood said, my man is a playground legend. Suge, no, cause that's how I used to do it, man. I might have moved a QP or something, and niggas that hit me up like, yo, we having a tournament. Yeah, I was on my man. Shout out to my man. That's how I was feeling. I was feeling like C-Town. Y'all know about C-Town, Carlton Hines. That's how I was giving it up like Carlton Hines, man. I might have been in the projects all day doing what I do, and niggas like, yo, man, it's an AAU tournament. Yo, the sauce to pull up and get a double and slide off, jump in the Audi A4. Yeah, for real. If you know, you know. Yeah, the sauce was jumping in Audis and all kind of European shit when niggas didn't even know what European whips was, man. Wow, these are real facts, man. Real facts, man. I will go to a summer league game and have a double and then come back to the hood and celebrate with my niggas, man. Where Heineken's, Coronas, Moet, everything. Feed the whole hood. Feed the whole hood. Couple fights might break out. Dudes might get bust upside the head with Heineken bottles and all that. Typical hood shit, man. But I wouldn't trade it in for nothing in the world. Yo, before I close out, I gotta highlight because this is a boxing platform. I gotta highlight one of the KO kings. This is one of my memorable KOs growing up, man. Shout out to Lord of the Rings, man. Lord of the Rings put my man through the Frito Lay's rack. You know, sometimes we get on here and we call that out. That's yeah. Whenever I be like, who the Doritos man? I be like, who the Doritos man? Yeah, Lord of the Rings put my man through the Dorito rack. If you know about Super K, aka Value Express, that have many names. That is a hood icon store. Yo, Lord of the Rings put a notable dude, right? My man, yo, Lord of the Rings put him through the Dorito rack. That's why we call him Frito Legs. Lord of the Rings caught him with a counter cross. Nah. Yeah, my man was a heavyweight too. Well, I'll give him about a good 235. Word. Yeah, he was 235. Yeah, he went out like a flyweight, man. Yo, when Lord of the Rings caught him with that counter cross, yo, he spilt the whole Dorito rack. You know the Dorito rack now that they got, it's like what, two for a dollar. Back then it was 25 cents. You can get 4 bags of chips. Yeah, he spilt the whole increments of Doritos over. If I'm lying, I'm flying. These is all facts. These is all facts. See, a lot of dudes get on here on their channels and they give y'all made up fabrication stories and lies. These is real life glory. This really happened. My man went through the Dorito rack. Yo, he got up. Yo, he tried to act like he didn't know what happened. Right? They told him what happened. He just dusted it off and had to eat it. Word, he had to eat it. But he got sent through the Dorito rack. Lord of the Rings was an undefeated fighter, professional prize fighter. And then when he took it to the streets, he baptized a lot of y'all, man. These is facts. These is actual facts. And his name rings out from all over. Listen, you know how you have a couple guys that they was good fighters in their neighborhood, right? You know what I'm saying? Niggas might be that ill nigga in their school. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, nah. When you an ill fighter, your name rings out. Town to town, borough to borough, jail to jail, wherever. Ask about the Joneses. That's the Joneses. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Do what they call it, Carfax, box rec. Do your background check. When it comes to the Joneses, it's sports. Yo, what was Cam's album? SDE. That's the Jones family worldwide, man. Listen, we're gonna close on that. Yo, we're gonna close on that, man. Worldwide, SDE. Shout out to Cameron. Well, Cameron, they used to record in the studio right down the street from the projects over there. He said to God, what's his man? Black Dawn. Black Dawn knows the source. Black Dawn used to come through the hood and get what they needed for their sessions over there. Yo, that nigga, Cam did a rhyme. He said, lived in the nines, stayed in the project. He was talking about the nines. 9C, yes. Worldwide, the Jones family, man. We're gonna close on that. Everybody be great. Close out your year in style. Always remember, keep God first. Never put a limitation on what you can do and can accomplish. Roses grow out the concrete all the time, man. If you are living in the project, it doesn't mean you won't be living in the mansion one day. It's all about what you want to do and are you willing to go get it. You know the vibes, man. It's the Source Talk podcast. And anytime a naysayer, a hater, a jellyfish wants to tell you, yo, you can't do this, you can't do that, you tell them this. You tell them this right here.
You keep talking, man, and you shut the fuck up.
That's what you tell them, man. Always remember that, man. Anybody that tried to talk down on any of your dreams, anything that you're trying to accomplish, that you have ambitions for, you tell them this, man.
You keep talking, man, and you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you know the vibe. Everybody be blessed, man.
Don't tell me you've tasted anything like this.
Who brought the sauce?
I brought the sauce.
Who made the sauce?
I make the sauce.
What's in the sauce?
I am the sauce.
Who brought the
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.